What did our pal Croissant in all? Good morning all and welcome back to Nick at Nova Adventures. The date is the 28th of May 2026. The time is 10 to 10 and the temperature is already 27 degrees. Wow. Last night, we had the most horrendous thunderstorm, thunder and lightning storm and torrential rain. I was scared shitless basically. I have the fear of thunder. I won't go into why, but really do have the fear of thunder. Lightning I can watch all day, but as soon as thunder comes, that's it. I go to pieces. Anyway, where are we going? We are going to Shrewsbury, and as you might have guessed, we are going to VANLIFE Festival 2026. The nerves are ramped up right up to the top and beyond. Usual stuff for me. Get really nervous, get there, get set up, and the nerves sort of disappear. So anyway, we're going to make our way up to VANLIFE 2026 Festival, meeting a load of guys there. First time ever, so the nerves are super high. Anyway, that's the introduction done. We better get on the road. We've got to go and get some jungle juice for Nova, and then on our way to Shrewsbury. We'll see you when we get there. For you, a couple of seconds. For me, over 3 hours. Okay, here we go then. Let's do this. So here we are then. We've arrived at VANLIFE Festival. First time ever. And I'm worried now I've got the wrong friggin' ticket. Oh, shit. Oh, anyway, it was a good trip up. Took just over 3 hours. And yeah, wow. Couldn't film us coming in from the entrance, but this is all I've got at the moment, so we're waiting for our tickets to get scanned, and hopefully I've got the right friggin' ticket. So we did have the right ticket after our little panic, but that is the nerve setting in. So we've got the wristband, we've got the hanger, we are in the pink zone waiting to be put into our location, and then the next time hopefully you should see us, me and Nova, is when we are actually set up. Right, here we go then, we're on the move again. Right, what seems it took me friggin' ages today, everybody talking to me, and yeah, we've you know, we're here on the Thursday, so you know, we take our time anyway. So anyway, we will just show you Nova's setup now, and there she is coming into view now, all fully set up with a solar panel. We shall give you a quick peek inside. And there she is from the back. The sun is beaming. We've got the Nova Adventures flag and the Welsh flag and the Welsh sock. And then inside the rear tent awning, we have our cooking station, the fridge, and of course the most important part. Let me move that out of the way. The most important part is the bed. So we leave Nova in permanent bed setup when we are on site, because we sit outside or in the awning. There we are, nice and dark, ready for hopefully a good night's sleep. And there is the solar charge controller. Right, okay, I'm off to join the others now. I might get the drone up possibly tomorrow, just to show you where we are. And I say the sun is absolutely beaming. That felt a bit like a holiday park. We had a solo camp meet gathering in the building down by the entertainment centre, and yeah, felt like when you go on holiday, you know, and the rep comes round and you all get welcome to the group sort of thing. Anyway, each to their own. So anyway, the first Nova Adventures VANLIFE Festival supper is cooked. There we are, some nice cheeseburgers, some tomato and some healthy coleslaw, And to wash it down with, we have a bottle of beer. So this one's not 0% alcohol. We do make exceptions now and again when we don't need to be driving. So that is supper. And I'm gonna sit back, enjoy it. It is a little bit windy, but dry. The sun is still up. I am so ready for that. How croeso in all. Good morning and welcome all. Well, first night slept at VANLIFE Festival 2006, and yes, it was a good night's sleep, which was really good. So there is Nova. We've of course have done some tidying up before showing you inside the back of Nova, and we are going to be having our first VANLIFE Festival breakfast very shortly. We've got some cereal, orange juice, a much needed cup of coffee or mug of coffee, an apple and a protein bar. So the plan today is about midday. I think we are all going as a group to go and have a look at the stalls today, because obviously it's Friday today and tomorrow Saturday it will be absolutely crazy. So that's the plan today about midday. Hopefully we'll get Brown the drone up over there somewhere just to have a look of where we are. And it is a little bit cloudy today, a little bit windy, but we're hoping that the wind will blow that cloud away and we'll end up with a very nice sunny day. Anyway, I'm gonna get on with my breakfast and you'll see me around midday unless anything else happens, which is normally not the case. For a little walk, and as you see they are still coming in. It is only Friday, and look at these. Wow, this must be the RV section, because there are not your standard micro campers or even camper vans. The extreme. Wow, there's some money's worth here. And this one's called a Brave, and I think you'd have to be brave to drive that on the UK roads, or I would have to be brave. So I think, as I said, that looks like to be the RV section. This one is special. It's more like a bus than a coach. So and it actually says, look, the RV Owners Club. Try not to get number plates in, but wow, crazy. And we've got coming up now one of these American style ones where they have the fifth wheel and it's pulled on an SUV, I suppose they call them. Wow. We've just done a quick walk around the block to get the steps in, and this is the way you come in. And there are road closures this year, so we've had to do a diversion yesterday, and there is the sign, look. Right, so I'm not sure today what we're going to do. I think I said earlier we're going to go to the stalls today rather than tomorrow. The wind has dropped a bit now, so I'm hoping that we are able to get the drone up, Brown, and possibly then tomorrow get him up in this field here to my right, so we can get an overview of the site itself. I haven't seen anywhere where it says there's a no drone policy. Anyway, so yes, the long road to VANLIFE. So there's a lady up at that checkpoint singing, not Sweet Caroline, but Sweet VANLIFE or something like that. Every van that passes, she's got the same repertoire, but yeah, nice to see. So whoever that lady is up there with the multicoloured braided hair, fair play to you. Right, we're about halfway now. Still they're arriving. Look, this will be even more crazy tomorrow. hopefully that weather just in the distance there will come to us. But you know, it's dry, it's still warm, the wind has dropped a bit now, so yeah, as long as it stays dry, we don't mind a little bit of wind, do we? So oh, hang on, this one's not for me, look, as it is my first time here. But maybe next year that will apply. Who knows? Who knows? Not me. Right, okay. We're going to continue walking and get back to Nova now and just relax for a bit, I suppose. Not something we find easy to do. I'm not one of these campers that sit around the van all day drinking, smoking and whatnot. I need to be on the move, getting my anti-fat steps in, as I call them. So anyway, right, we've got some more posters here. Let's have a read of this one, shall we? There we are. Dearly beloved, we have gathered here today to get through this thing called van life, I suppose. And that's Prince, not the Prince and not the artist formerly known as Prince. So we are going to take you just for a quick walk along the truck section, and this is the Overlanders. My God, there's some vehicles here. Wow. We will try and get some photos as well. Obviously ex-army trucks. Crazy what people do with these things, isn't it? So we're just going to walk up this way, and then on the way back we will take some photos. So these are Overlanders, of course. Wow, look at that, amazing. Dwarfs Nova by about 6 times, doesn't it? I love the colour of that. That is lush. My colour, that. Although there's not a pink one, is there? If there was a pink one here, that would be even better. Wow. So they've obviously got T for the truck zone. They have their own toilet, wash up and laundry area and showers. And coming to the end of it, this is an Iveco. Wow, amazing vehicles. I wouldn't know what to do in that. So right, we are going to take some photos going back the other way, and the more modern ones now, look, left-hand drive that. Wow. Wow, that was amazing. I didn't film it. I don't try to get people's faces or registration plates in the vlogs. Yeah, the Gap Decaders. That I'll put a photo of their Overlander, and we had a tour inside as well, and I think you could have fitted like 4 of Nova in there, and it was like, wow. It weighed a gross tonnage of 18 tonne, but their wet weight or their running weight is 12.8 tonne. Does about 12 miles to the gallon, and it has a 600 litre fuel tank. Crazy. So we are going to go into the display vehicle section a bit later. We're going to go back to Nova and have some squash, and one of the ladies last night had some food from that stall there, and it looked absolutely amazing. Anyway, it's nice to see Welsh flags up. You tend to think there's not many Welsh people about, but I've seen... Oh, siarad Cymraeg, excellent, excellent, yeah. That was timing for you, really, wasn't it? So yeah, it's good to see the Welsh dragon, the Welsh flag up, flying. And right, we shall head back to Nova. Right, we're walking back, but you will have some photos from this gentleman here. And that includes Sean the sheep. By there, look. Wow, amazing stuff. And that is Crazy Crafts and Co. Wow. Amazing carving out of timber there. Okay, we still haven't got back to Nova yet, but I do like that. So look at them, Crazy Crafts and Co. Oh, look at that, a little teardrop there, look, solar powered for sale. Maybe we could buy one of them and tow it behind Nova and we wouldn't have to set up the awning. There is a small, well, I think there's one fairground ride here, which is there. Whether there's more coming, I don't think so. As promised then, 12 midday or thereabouts, we are going around the display vehicles section of van life. Particularly interested in the ambulance and that fire engine just over there. So we will just do this as an introduction and take some photos. And some nice little caravans here. There's one here I've just taken a photo of that's a bit orange for my liking, but each to their own. Right, okay. Nice old car there, look. A Morris. Right, okay, so we'll have just photos from now on, and maybe that fire engine and ambulance might get a little bit of vlogging to it. We will now include some drone footage of the campsite and where we are. I shouldn't say the campsite because it's not a campsite, is it? The festival site. And we are on our second supper of VanLife Festival 2026. A bit of chorizo chicken, Mexican fried rice. So I'm going to eat that and then get on down to the Camper Life Lounge. Okay, it is Friday evening. The time is 5 to 9. We've had supper, had a nice bottle of cold beer. We're just going to go for a quick look down to the main stage and to the Van Life Camp Out Lounge and just see how many people are about. And then tomorrow we wait for the crazy day when all the day trippers arrive as well, and it is going to be manic. So I think tomorrow we're going to head off into Shrewsbury and go for a walk and see what comes of that. Anyway, let's have a look at the fairground ride before we go down to the main stage. So hopefully you can hear me over that. It's Guns N' Roses tribute band tonight for this section, and it is absolutely packed. You can imagine what this is going to be like tomorrow. You aren't going to be able to move nowhere. Anyway, it's probably getting a bit louder for you lot.
It's a
good as they were. My ears are fucking ringing like a twat. I should have brought my earplugs down with me, but I didn't. So anyway, we've seen that. We're going off to the other lounge now where the acoustic bands are playing, and hopefully meet the other guys from Phoenix Solo Campers Group. Sweet Child of Mine's playing now. I'm not sure if you can hear that. They are bloody good though. Almost done. Oh, I'm crawling my way out of here. Does anyone know what I was trying to do? Well, I've been smoking cigarettes. I couldn't really tell you why. And I put that bottle down now, baby. Now I'm always getting high. Shaking and weeping. See, I'm far too gone for now to help you. I've been eager to learn all this shit I've been doing and burn my whole body down. 'Cause I'm gonna disturb the tidiest room in my house, burn all this shit that I won't about out. Just say, come and see me once the damage is done. Come and tell me I'm the lucky one. Go on saying like you've always done. On the road, oh, I'm hauling my ass out of here. Lord, is there anyone knows a place that I can hide out? I've stopped smoking cigarettes. What did our pal? Good morning all. It is Saturday the 30th of May 2026, and what an awful night's sleep it was last night, or that's what it feels like. Anyway, I woke up at 7:30. Won't tell you much more than I went to the loo and then came back and tried to get my head down for another couple of hours at least. So we are going to have some breakfast and then go for a mooch. Today's plan is to go into Shrewsbury and spend a few hours there, as we've never been to Shrewsbury before, and then come back and do what we do at festivals, go to the entertainment and see what this Saturday, this crazy Saturday that everybody's telling me about, is actually all about, because they say that it's going to be absolutely rammed. So you saw last night when we had a walk around the two stages that it was fairly packed, while the main stage was absolutely rammed. That apparently tonight is going to be so much worse. So there we are. We've done a bit of housework inside Nova. Time for a much needed cup of coffee and some breakfast. Wow. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. One word. Moonshine. Oh my god. The studies are on inside. Oh my god, I look like a badger's ass. Fuck, I feel like a badger's ass. Well, I don't know what that feels like, but if I felt a badger's ass, I'd feel like that. Oh my god, 3:30 this morning. Yeah, I didn't film yesterday very much. I did some drone footage and I got dressed. You'll see photos of me dressed up, and I'm with Michaela. She's clean off. Michaela is absolutely clean off. She would agree with that. But anyway, so it's the 31st of May. The time is 10:15. It is Sunday and it is home day. How the fuck I'm going to get home, I don't know. Anyway, I'm certainly not going to be driving before midday, put it that way. Crazy, crazy, crazy. We had a fire pit last night, and as I said, moonshine was flowing like there was no tomorrow. Bottomless pit. So yeah, I say I didn't film very much because we dressed up and obviously had some wine to take down to the main stage, and I didn't feel very comfortable taking a £200 camera and my setup with me, and either losing it, forgetting it, or it getting stolen. So we neglected to do any filming yesterday. We went into Shrewsbury. You'll have some photos around the jail, and took some photos of the old buildings in Shrewsbury town centre. We were asked last night, would we come back? Yeah, of course. So we are with the Phoenix Solo Campers Club group from on Facebook. Go and look them up. The admin is Kate Flower, or Flower Kate, and yeah, great bunch of guys. Probably wouldn't have come if I wasn't camping with those guys. We're not per se club camping, but we did arrive together. We met up in Tesco's, and as you saw, we arrived together. So right, I'm now going to eat my last breakfast of VANLIFE Festival 2026 and get this coffee down my neck. Right, hopefully I'll make it home, but I'm sure I will. Okay, so it's Nick at Nova Adventures signing out for this one, and remember, if you can't be good, don't get caught, but please always be safe. Okay, peace out. So the time is 4:45 on the 31st of May 2026. The temperature is 21 degrees, and that is VANLIFE Festival 2026 done and dusted. Right, better put the camera away as we are driving, and obviously you're not allowed to do that. Sorry for the close face. Right, time to say goodbye.